Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back. Welcome to my final reset of 2024. I'm kicking things off in the kitchen. I am prepping some veggies, our lunch for the day, which is salad, and I'm also making an Italian pasta salad. You're going to see me making a cake as well, or like baking the cake, not assembling it, just baking it. But that's besides the point, future clips. So in today's video, I'm going to be in the kitchen, the bedroom, and in the living room, and you're going to see just little cameos with my husband and of my youngest. So with that being said, let's jump into today's motivation. Everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. It's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. If you're new here, my name is Liz. I'm a full-time working mom outside of the home of two and married to my wonderful husband, Ben. This year's been 5 years. We've been together 10 years next year. That's, well, 10 years this year, 11 years next year. It is crazy to say that, how long been with somebody. Anywho, that's besides the point. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Liz. Awkward intro. On this channel, it's motherhood, lifestyle, grocery hauls, cleaning motivation, regular life. I show you what a real house looks like, what normal living quarters looks like, because I can guarantee you this much, the way that my house looks after cleaning it in this don't look the same, not even an hour later, because you know what, I have kids, I have a husband, and I have a cat. So if that piques your interest, I highly suggest you subscribe, turn your post notifications on to all, that way you know whenever I upload. Don't forget to comment and say hi, and yeah, like my videos. That way I know that you like it, and it sends it out to YouTube, so YouTube knows to just, recommend my videos, whatever that algorithm stuff is that people pay attention to. I sure don't. I do this for fun, and I'm pretty sure people have picked up on that I do this for fun, but I like showing real life to you guys, and you all seem to enjoy it, so that's why I keep coming back and doing more. So here I am chopping up pepperoni. In traditional Italian pasta salad, you can do salami, but we had extra sliced pepperoni in the fridge, so I'm just chopping that up. I already chopped up, or you're going to see me chop up red onion and tomato as well. So in an Italian pasta salad, or like an antipasto salad, whatever it's called, you can do mozzarella, like pearl balls. We do feta cheese, artichoke hearts, a type of a meat, tomatoes, Italian dressing. Yeah. Oh, red onion. So in this, it's going to be red onion, pepperoni, artichoke hearts, tomatoes, Italian dressing, and feta cheese. And I'm doing it with orzo pasta. Orzo pasta is similar to or it looks like rice. It's in rice pilaf. Those awesome bits that you get that have all the extra flavor, that's orzo. And I love using it to cook with. It holds the flavor so well. This was a hit at my sister's house yesterday. Everybody ate it. Literally, the container was empty, and I didn't make a lot, but everybody seemed to love it. My brother went in for like fourths of that. Yeah, so this is something I highly suggest you guys try to make. It's super simple, super quick, and something your kids will actually like too, because both of my girls love it, especially with the Italian dressing. While you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see your eyes, your head is full. To be happy, you can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. here is post draining the orzo and also post draining the artichoke hearts. You can get the ones in the can, but it doesn't taste the same. You want the marinated ones in oil with spices. And I say that because the extra spices stay on the artichoke hearts, and when you cut them and put them in and mix it all together, all those extra spices just get in there with the Italian dressing, and it is so good. Absolutely amazing. I didn't tell my brother that there was artichoke hearts in it because he doesn't like them, and he ate it anyway. It's surprising what you can get away with making and people not knowing what's in it, but it was just, it was delicious. And now I'm adding the orzo to it. On this day, I also put orzo in an extra container, just plain on the side, and I didn't do that intentionally, but it actually worked out really well because that's what I mixed into it before I went to my sister's house for our family Christmas party. So it all just worked really well together.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know my skin.
Oh, and any Italian dressing works. Well, my kids really wanted the Olive Garden Italian dressing because I don't know, it's sweeter, I guess, and it balanced out the saltiness of the feta cheese pretty well, and the taste of the red onion, so it just married really well. Once you add those on top, you just mix it all together, put a lid on it, and let it sit in the fridge. It's very much that simple, just that simple.
I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems and all of my problems and
And a quick little intermission of me just doing some skincare. Nothing sponsored, none of that jazz, all store-bought items like Up & Up brand, makeup remover wipes, or just facial cleansing wipes, which I'm using right now. After this, I use my toner, which is the Up & Up brand, to really draw the stuff out of my face, and then I do my retinol, my hyaluronic acid, and my moisturizer, and my e.l.f. Whoa Glow on my face. That's it. That's all I'm doing right here. That's it.
every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone. I'm sleepwalking through.
So this is really an overview of the chaos that is my life when I don't take care of things. The kitchen doesn't look too bad right now. Right now it is. But that's besides the point. You walk into the living room, hello Christmas, everything is everywhere. I was doing laundry. I did 4 loads of laundry on this morning. I don't know why it's a thing, but I do it. I always kind of like bulk do laundry in one day, and I really shouldn't do that, especially when we move. I know I can't do that because I'm going to have to do 1 load at a time, which is fine. But that also means that my husband will also know how to do laundry too, because he doesn't really know our machines downstairs. So I'm primarily the one that does it. So here I'm in my kitchen, going to do, the simple tidy up, the dishes, emptying the dishwasher, putting the dishes in the dishwasher, all of that shebang. That's what I'm doing. Oh, and I'm actually using my iPad. I haven't used my iPad in a long time, so I'm actually watching YouTube as I am filming for YouTube. Isn't that ironic?
Demons in my mind. You taste like demons in my mind. Demons pushing all my triggers, losing my pride. But I guess that's what love do to people like us.
I do have a question though. When do you guys take down Christmas? I've been itching to take down Christmas since the day after Christmas. I've never felt this way before, and for some reason I just want to take it all down. I love all my Christmas decor. I don't know. I'm itching to take it down. Normally we keep it up until the new year, on the first of the year. But I don't know, there's something about it this year where I just want to like welcome 2025 on a clean slate. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I don't think I'm going to take the stuff down because my kids really enjoy all of our Christmas decor. Like right now, my youngest is looking at me like I have 3 heads because I just said that. Right, Foofy? Yeah, she agrees. And yeah, it's really festive and cheery, and our tree is filled with ornaments that are handmade or that we've bought over the years, so they're really sentimental, or the girls have made. So I don't know, it's a weird feeling that I have this year about Christmas and welcoming in the new year and all that jazz. So just what are your thoughts? Leave it in a comment down below. So you already saw me take care of the island and all the dishes over, near the sink. So here I'm just wiping down my coffee bar area. I can't wait until I have an actual coffee bar. That will be amazing. I got coffee syrups for Christmas from my sister. I love them. My husband called dibs on the salted caramel, but I'm so excited to have the rest of the syrups. Mwah. They're fantastic. So here I'm wiping down the coffee bar, and I'm gonna go into making some cake after this. So this recipe, well, it's actually chocolate pudding and cake. So this is a dessert that I grew up having throughout my childhood and into my teen years. My aunt, my lovely aunt, is my grandmother's sister, one of them. She used to make this cake every year, and it's amazing. Maraschino cherries, chocolate pudding, whipped cream, shaved chocolate or shaved Heath bar, and chocolate cake. I used Devil's Food cake mix, 2 boxes of it, a thing of chocolate pudding, 2 tubs of 0 sugar whipped cream, and just a Hershey's chocolate bar, and I shaved it. And it's a trifle cake, so you layer it. What I ended up doing was I put it in a big round Tupperware container that I have, and I did it kind of like cake pop-ish, where I chopped up the cake after I baked it and put a layer of that in. Then I did the chocolate pudding, then I did whipped cream, shaved chocolate, cherry juice from the maraschino cherries, and then I repeated it up until the top. And then one of the layers I also put some cherries in, and then the top layer I literally put the rest of the cherries and dumped the rest of the cherry juice all over the cake, and then added more shaved chocolate. It is literally the most fantastic thing you will ever eat. I didn't have any of it yesterday, but it was all gone. So it seems like that's something I also have to make every year. That deviled eggs, and I also made homemade banana bread too, and everybody loved that as well. And that was with regular bananas. My husband does not like banana bread with real bananas in it. Here's an overview of chocolate pudding. I've actually never made chocolate pudding at home, or pudding in general. It's just a box mix and then you add cold milk to it. I've never done that before. So that was a first for me. So now I know, learning curves, what to do, what not to do, which is great. But everybody seemed to enjoy it. So there was no there was no hubbub, there was no comments of this is gross, so I guess that's good. Here I'm just cracking the eggs that I need for the Devil's Food cake. I needed 6 eggs for this recipe, and when I start mixing it, I'm going to add 1 egg in at a time. That way it fully incorporates. You should do this every time you bake, but not everybody likes to do it. They just kind of like dump it all in. So that's my recommendation for you guys. Whoever's watching this, whoever likes to bake, add 1 egg in at a time, or simply if you have to beat the eggs, beat them and then add like half of the mix or a quarter of the mix in at a time, just to make sure that it's fully incorporated. So here's the Devil's Food cake mix that I'm talking about, and everybody loved it. I'm pretty sure, I'm more than positive I can do this all homemade if I wanted to, which I might do that next year. It all depends on if we are fully moving or not. We'll see. And if we do Christmas at our house and not at my sister's house, which that would be really fun if we do Christmas at my house. But one moment at a time. We'll get there when we get there. So here I am mixing all the mix, and I'm going to add 1 egg at a time.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard. Focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever.
So these you bake at 350 in the oven, and it says to bake them for 33 minutes, but I only baked the smaller pans for 17 and the bigger pan for 28. And it was perfectly fine. They were still moist. They were still nice and soft in the middle. I'm moving the rack up so there's enough room for the bottom pan to breathe. That's why I did that. Because I also forgot to move the top rack in the oven. I don't know, just a me thing. It's just something that I like to take care of as I'm doing. Yeah, so I let those bake, and I'm moving on to my other junk drawer in my hutch. This is where I have all my extra utensils. I was going to purchase a new island for our kitchen, but if the prospects of moving is within our future for this next year, I'm not going to purchase a new island because I'm going to have, hopefully I will have so much more drawer space, so I will be able to put all of my towels and all of my extra utensils and things like that in them. So I'm not going to worry about buying a new island. The island that I'm currently sitting at as I'm, voiceovering this video, I probably will use elsewhere, or I'll either sell it or give it to my sister so she can use in her kitchen, because she has counter space to prep things, but she doesn't have a lot of room to prep things. Like, her kitchen is very awkwardly shaped. I really want to go into her house and give her house a deep clean. I've been searching Facebook Marketplace for a new stove for them, because long story short, things were trying to get cleaned. Something happened with the front of the stove, and it's now it's functional, but it doesn't fully work. So I've been perusing Facebook Marketplace for a new stove for my sister. But yeah, that's definitely something else that I want to do, is I want to deep clean my sister's kitchen, her living room, all that shebang for her. I have my bond with my sister is definitely something that I never thought would exist. Like, reflecting back on how life has transpired, it's something that I'm really grateful for, because she is 4 years older than me, and it is since I've had children, I've definitely grown to enjoy and respect the bond that I have with her more than I ever did when I was younger. Anywho, not getting sappy. Now I'm in the living room, desperately needed to be vacuumed. I can't tell you the last time I vacuumed the living room. Yeah, and plus with all the shenanigans of Christmas, there's just stuff everywhere. Like, I found a rock in my vacuum when I was done vacuuming, and I didn't know where it came from, and it was terrifying. But that's completely besides the point. So you're going to see me, I'm going to let some music play, you're going to see me vacuum, wipe down some surfaces, and all that jazz.
Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Oh, and yes, I'm fully aware that there is a powder handprint on my butt. I realized that as I was editing this, and after I was cleaning, my husband giggled and said, haha, you have a handprint on your butt, because he's in the living room as I'm doing this. He's watching TV. I didn't want to. He knew I had to clean. He knew I was filming, and he's completely fine with being on camera. I mean, as you saw in the previous video, he photobombed it, and that was hilarious. But he knew I was working around him and that I needed to film on this day, or just film in general. Not needed to, I just filmed on this day. And he was just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch TV as you clean. I was like, yeah, that's fine, because I'm listening to something as I'm cleaning. He was trying to say something to me at one point, and he then realized that I had my soundproofing on, so I couldn't hear him. I just saw him flailing his arms at me, and then he just stopped. So I'm just post wiping down the coffee table. I'm going to wipe down the top of the shoe cabinet where my little village is. I am also very proud of myself because I didn't buy a secondary bottle of the Iowa Pine Mrs. Meyer's cleaner. I'm really proud of myself for that, because this one bottle has lasted the entire Christmassy season. I already have my 7th generation chamomile scent. Yeah, in the morning dew one. I already have that ready to go for when it's time to start adding in the spring scent. So literally right for the new year. I am so excited for those scents again. And I also finished one of the hand soaps, the Iowa Pine hand soap. So one from my kitchen went into the bathroom, and now I just have to finish the Iowa Pine dish soap here at the sink. But I have extra dish soap and stuff like that underneath the sink, so I can just use something else. So here I'm wiping down my window in my living room, and this is with the Therapy Clean window cleaner, which is a vinegar-based cleaner, and I love this cleaner. I found it at Target exclusively, just like the dish soap. They used to have the hand soap, but I can't find the hand soap anymore. I love the way it smells. I also have the bathroom, the tub and tile cleaner, the multi-surface cleaner. I love them. The multi-surface cleaner is melon and herbs, and it just, the smell of it is fantastic. So here I'm putting the living room back together, just, putting it back together before I head into our bedroom.
You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying, yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want.
I do also have to say too, my cat puts up with me pretty well. So she was underneath our tree before I started vacuuming, and then she saw me take out that Pet Fresh odor deodorizer for the carpet, and she's like, nah, Mom, peace out. So she ran into here and got onto our bed. Eventually she ends up getting off the bed because she knows that I'm going to be making the bed, or like tidying up the bed. Yeah, she's a champ. I love Maisie. She's so cute. She also was yelling at us hardcore after we came home last night from my sister's house because we were out all day, and she was so angry that she wasn't with us. My husband did want to bring her to my sister's house. That would have been really fun, but I don't trust her around my sister's cats because Maisie seems to be very territorial of us already. And I mean, she likes other people. It's just the other cats. And my parents' dogs probably would have tried to go after her. Maisie does have a harness and a leash, but that's completely besides the point. I feel like she would have attacked one of them, and I don't want that to happen, especially at a family party. So now I'm going to wipe down our window, and then I'm going to move over to my desk and my dresser to finish off our bedroom. Oh, and again, I'm using the Therapy Clean window glass cleaner on my window, and then you're going to see my youngest. She's also going to use it on my mirrors, on my box that actually holds my contacts. I think it's meant to be like a makeup box, but I got it from my mother-in-law and I love it. It's a mirrored box, and she's also going to help me wipe down the surface of my desk as well. My youngest really, and my oldest, they love to be really involved in taking care of their spaces. Like, they know when it's time for mommy to clean their room. They know exactly when that is. But if I ask them to clean their room, they'll clean their room. I'm really happy about that, especially in the future when they have their own rooms. That way they know if I tell them they need to clean their room, they will know exactly what to do. Or if they know it needs mommy's touch, they know that, all right, I can just grab something and go do it in the living room or at the kitchen table. If they want to like play on their iPad or something like that, or read a book, they know they can have quiet time in the living room while mommy takes care of their rooms. You know what I mean? And it'll be the same thing when they have their own bathroom, knowing the simple tidy ups. I'm not expecting them to clean the toilet or anything like that. No. I don't expect them to do that until they're like teenagers. But just the simple of knowing, hey, I got toothpaste on the sink, I need to wipe it down, stuff like that. So I'm really proud that my children understand the concept of making sure that their spaces are tidied up so they can actually enjoy living in a clean environment. I know a lot of parents don't teach their children that, but I really pride myself in being able to teach my children the basic fundamentals of living, and cleaning your spaces is one of them, or tidying up your spaces is one of them, and teaching them how to cook certain things. This is why I'm really excited about having a kitchen a fully functional kitchen in the future. We have loved this apartment for the last 9 years that we've lived here. It's 9 years next year, but we've outgrown it. And I mean, our children are only going to get bigger. Me and my husband doesn't really cook, and my girls want to cook with me every day. And I love that because not every child will do that with their parents. So I'm really thankful and grateful to have just my kids in general. I'm very grateful for them because they are so willing to learn these things as others aren't. And I'm just a very proud mom to have children like this in life.
I don't wanna waste my time. So baby,
Oh, and if you are curious, I did paint those paintings on my wall and behind everything at my desk. Those are my paintings. I've painted those. The round one I have not finished. I also have a few clips of painting one of the things that I got in my stocking, which has oranges on it. And the orange is a little light, which I might go back over the oranges in a darker, like a pumpkin color, because it's more of like a gold color. But I love to paint. I actually went to college to to get my art certification degree because I wanted to be a professor of painting in a college. But to reflect back on it, art school, I love all the people that I met, but it actually made me hate anything art related because I was learning methods that I already taught myself. And when you know something and you have to relearn it, and then you hate it, and that's what happened. And after I left college, not because I hated it for other reasons, but for health reasons. But I didn't touch anything art related for a good year after I left college because I needed that time to just like detox from it. I guess that's what I mean, because I don't know, maybe it was the environment I was in. Like, I was thriving, I was creating art while I was at school, which I loved because I was surrounded by so many people that were amazing at their crafts. But it's something that I don't talk about very much because it's something that I still like hold near and dear, like, to me. Like, if you have been around since the beginning of this channel, which this channel I launched in 2021, post-pandemic, I actually started a true crime channel and have a true crime channel where at first when I started it, I was featuring my art and talking about crime at the same time. So in my earlier videos, I have works of art that I did, or like little drawings here and there. And then I stopped doing it because it was something that I was forcing myself to do to create that content. And I didn't want to feel forced. I love true crime. I love art. And if you didn't know, I have that other channel. I can put it in a card so you can go to it if you want to, and I absolutely love that channel. That is my first baby for being a content creator. This is just an added bonus of showing you guys what it's really like to live and to maintain your spaces. Like, my home is not aesthetically pleasing by any means. I have stuff everywhere. It's because I don't have storage for things. Like, we have like that mirror, that's both of those mirrors actually, but the one that's hanging on the wall like next to the TV, my husband's dresser was centered underneath that at one point, but because I got a new desk, we had to shift things around. So my dresser was actually underneath my TV perfectly, but because I have a bigger L-shaped desk, it worked out to have it in a different way. But I'm going to let some music play, and this is going to wrap up the end of my video. And also, yes, if you didn't notice, I have red in the bottom of my hair. I wanted to do something different, something festive for the fall, for the holiday season, and I figured, you know what, I'm on break from work, I might as well do something fun, and it's gonna fade, like it's already faded. This was a cherry red color, and I loved it. I don't think my husband noticed it for like a day after I did it, but I redid the top of my hair in a darker blonde. I'm actually gonna go a golden brown. All of my hair is gonna be like a goldeny brown color. It's a dark blonde, light brown color, and I'm really excited because, you know what, I'm in my early 30s, and it's time to be, I guess, normal, maybe. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next year in my new video. Bye, guys.